Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right, let's see. We will go here. We will go here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Good day, Robert Rossi. What's happening? What's shaking? What's going down, down, down? We're going down, 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 down. Down, down, down. Get all my levels set here. Who's that? Robert Rossi. Who else we got? Is that Tobias? Tobias is in the house. Steve-O was shaking. Just Red Cow. Do 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 do. Thank you, Ron. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday. Yeah. Ooh. Thank you for the live star. That was good. That covered up the hair. The hair's going to be a situation tonight, I think. It looks like I've got on a large lady's wig. Hey, Dr. J, what's happening? Source Camp, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, Silver Fox. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Silver Fox, aren't you? Shouldn't you be napping? Oh, man. All right, let's see. Let's get this party started. Oh, my shirt's not good. I got to go change my shirt. I'll be back. For those modding and, hanging out that know this drill, I'll be back. All right. Hamilton works. Dun, da, 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 dun, dun, dun. Host will be back. The host will return. The host will return. The host is gone. Now the host is back. The host has returned. The host needs a haircut. The host has coiffury issues. Welcome, everybody. My name's Kyle Shannon. This is the AI Learning Lab. This is not one of those TikTok fashion channels, as evidenced by what's on my head. Whatever animal crawled on my head and died. So we'll get started here. We'll, if you have questions about generative AI, pop them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. I'll demo some shit. I'll talk about news things. Like we got some decent news. Tomorrow is a big, I don't know if it's big. Tomorrow's the OpenAI Developer Conference. And it sounds like they're going to be announcing some new stuff, like a bot maker and connections to ChatGPT. Like you can connect Google Drive and Office 365 to ChatGPT, which I think is a pretty big deal. And what else? Grok. Grok is coming. That's Elon Musk's new ChatGPT competitor that's going to be connected to Twitter, formerly known as X, formerly known as Twitter, formerly known as X. Digital gods, thank you for the ruses. Those gifts mean a lot. I appreciate it. Okay. That's nice, Silver Fox. Okay. So, if you're new here, this image, this image, AI.com, that's the official ChatGPT website. Even if you don't think you're technical enough and are like, this is too fancy for me, it's not. Just go there. Just go there and start talking to it. Well, what do I say to it? Ask it to do shit for you. Ask it to tell you something about history or something about your business or something about, have it write a song, have it write code. Just go start playing. You can literally, you can't mess it up, and you just might have some fun. You will also start to see how different from a Google search it is. You're like, but it's just like a Google search, right? Isn't it just like fancy Google? No, it's not like fancy Google. It's not like fancy Google. It is like it. It's like different. Working with ChatGPT is kind of like having an idiot savant intern that knows everything but needs lots of direction because it doesn't know anything about you or your projects or your company or anything. So you'll ask it to do stuff and it just does it confidently but wrong. And then you kind of narrow it down and guide it, and then it starts to get pretty remarkable. So, all right. Oh, fantastic. Do 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 do. Let's see. JRC, will you also share that, or Sherry, will you also share that link to the YouTube thing in, I guess, put it in AI news and events. Yeah, AI news and events. That should be in the AI salon. Okay. So yeah, so if you're brand new to this AI stuff, go there. And then just ask me any questions. So tomorrow's this big developer conference for OpenAI. So what it probably means, I don't know what it means for us end users right now. I doubt they're going to change the end user experience of ChatGPT tomorrow. What they're probably going to do is add a bunch of new things to the playground, to the development back end. But we'll see. It's going to be curious to see what they do. I use AI to help triple my bank account yesterday. I found an algorithm. Nice. You're one of these guys.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
I found an algorithm to triple my bank account. Okay. Pretty sure that's called fraud, but hey. Have at it. A good undetectable AI site. I don't know what you mean, T. Sans. Undetectable. You mean like that won't be detected by the bots? I don't know. Just figure out what bot they're using and then, go test some of them. And then you can even do things like have ChatGPT translate it into some other language and translate it back. There's all sorts of hacks. If you want to get around those, go onto Reddit. So here's my deal. I think those AI detectors are bullshit. None of them work. Sam Altman said they shut theirs down because it didn't work. And I don't understand the purpose of them, right? Other than people being in fear about AI. They leaked the Connect to Google Drive or Office 365. That's going to be huge. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that one, Jeff McDonald's, going to be really huge. They also leaked the they leaked the fact that you're going to be able to make standalone bots that you can publish. I think that's going to be huge because non-programmers are going to be able to put out some pretty sophisticated fucking applications. Now, I don't know how anyone makes money on any of this stuff. Back to the,
You can make money with ChatGPT.
If we've got a tool that democratizes being able to do specialized little versions of ChatGPT, that's what a lot of the apps out there are right now. Let's talk about the new updates to GPT that are being rolled out now. Second Chance CEO, do you mean like Vision and Dolly 3 and things like that? Browse with Bing. I can show those. If there's new things that are coming, you mean the things that are coming at the developer conference tomorrow? That's only rumor as far as I know. They call it a leak, but until we actually see them announce it, let's assume it's just a rumor. So I'm happy to demo ChatGPT and the new features. but I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're asking for. I just don't know. I just don't know. Thanks for the orange, Robert Rossi. It's really nice. You're up to level 19. Level 19. All right. Sherry D, I have a note. Sorry I'm late. I hope you have a doctor's note. You can't be late for the lab. I haven't seen Emilio's wife in here. She's gonna come in here. Am I late? You know what? You know what we need to do for her? Because she's not here, is she? So let's go find her little graphic. There, that's there for Emilio's wife when she shows up. Buffering. Oh crap. We love the spectrum. You are lagging. We're back. Am I late? Hey, Veranda. Ooh, it's glitching. Is it for anyone else? Kyle, you're freezing. Still. Is it still freezing? Or is it okay now? Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, I got MJ. Yeah, MJ might be the way to go. Thank you. What's that? Are those little, like, frozen pops? Those were cute. All good. All right, cool. There's Luna Shtick. What's happening? Sam is going to be confused. What? When I don't show up at his little party? Sam. Sam. Ba-da-da-da-da. I won't last long tonight. That's okay, Luna Shtick. I'm a little sleepy too. It sounds like there's some fatigue in the air. So we'll get it going. And Kyle hits the pause button. All right. They have a YouTube link. You can sign up to be reminded. Yep, got that. The time change. Oh, there's a time change? Is that tonight? No. Is it? Who needs Sam? We have you and each other. That's it, Forever Hooked. We don't need no stinking Sam. Hey, Sam. Sam, you ever been to the AI Learning Lab? Sam's like, no, I'm running a $20 billion company. I'm good, thanks. But they talk about you all the time. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Oh. Do, 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 do. The time change happened today at 2 a.m. Oh. Oh. Wait. So it's fall back. So it would be 9 now. Like, that math always confuses the fuck out of me. Fall back. So it's an hour. Wait. Fall back. Spring forward. Fall. It doesn't fucking matter. Whatever time it is now. It's 8. I don't know when it's 8:20. The guy that tripled his bank account with the algorithms, like, I'm not sharing though. All right, so listen, then you can't be part of our dumb little club called the AI Salon because one of our values is generosity. See that? So if you're going to come in here and be stingy about your bank account tripling algorithms, well, poop on your head. That's not one of our values. Your body thinks it's an hour later. That's probably why I feel like it's late. That's probably what it is, Kavruno. Thank you. Kyle, are you selling your gold buttons? That's merch.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
I've talked about it. I haven't. I don't really have an end game for this channel, which is there's an issue with it. I do have an end game for the AI. Well, I don't know if I have an end game. This channel is kind of a reflection of a community I started called the AI Salon. We've got a Discord. We're going to be moving to Mighty Networks. I'm really passionate about that community and growing it. This is a part of that. And that's where one of our values is generosity. And I don't mean money generosity. I mean, like, don't be stingy. And don't be stingy like, I'm not giving you my algorithms. That's just stupid. I mean, sure, it's business, but we're too early in this industry right now for people to be stingy about what they're discovering. So yeah, so at some point I might do merch. I tried to do fucking t-shirts, and I tried to do a TikTok shop that was connected to Printful, and there's a Printful or TikTok connector application, right? And then TikTok let me launch a store, have people order from it, and then refuse to send their addresses to Printful. And then refuse to give their addresses to me because they said it was sensitive information. I'm like, but they bought a t-shirt, like money went into your account, TikTok, and they're like, but we don't support Printful. I'm like, there's an app in your store. They're like, but we don't support it. I'm like, okay. So that was like a month of my life trying to detangle that shit show. So at some point, I'll probably put together a merch store. And yes, I think gold buttons,
You can make money with ChatGPT.
I think those will probably be on it. Oh my God. It's just everything. Why is this planet? Why is everything just a fucking shit show nightmare? It's because everything's been decentralized and privatized. It's like so everything is 17-factor authentication. Oh man alive. All right. Let's see. I'd buy a gold button. Nice, be not afraid. All right. I'll get my shit together. I just need to find a spare 4 hours to like actually just think about it and put it together. It's not that big a deal to put together, but all right. Yeah, so I needed an extra hour this morning. Oh, I see. Oh, that's why like today was just weird all day. That's what it was. It already passed. Last night or early this morning was this morning. The time change already happened. Kyle, you're a loser for not knowing what's going on on the planet. Well, or in the United States. GPT created new programming language based on old English. Oh, Ion China, you did that last night, right? So Ion China went into ChatGPT and said, I want to create a new programming language based on Old English, like Shakespeare days or older. And so it made a doth and hither, come hither, come hither programming language, which is probably pretty fucking funny. It would be fun to actually implement that and write some stuff in it. So I found GPT is good for formatting JSON dumps. That was helpful in a pinch. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Anything where you're taking if you give it good examples of stuff, it's fucking remarkable at that kind of stuff. That's one of the challenges with ChatGPT right now is there's some things it's truly remarkable at. There's other things that you're like, wait, why can it not do that basic thing? And it's just the nature of where it is right now. The new GPT features are upload any file type and talk to it, use tools without switching. Yeah, I don't have those yet, dude. Second Chance CEO. I would love to demo those for you, but I told you. So we've established this. Sam is jealous of me. And he doesn't give me things quickly. Even though I sell his stupid fucking software night after night after night. Let me see if I have the new ones. Come on, Sam. You can do it. Oops, we had an issue trying to sign you in. Do 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 do. It was probably when I got in a fist fight with Andre Karpathy that made Sam a little skittery on me, No, I've still got all the tools all separated. So I got nothing. I can't show you that. I would love to show you that. The last few nights we've been doing some cool things by going to GPT Vision and then changing modes into DALL-E and going back and forth. So when it's all in a single thing, that would be nice. Will AI ever become unnoticeable? Pretty quickly. I would imagine that there's a fair amount of AI being used in a lot of things you're looking at these days. One of the misconceptions of AI especially the word stuff, is just this idea that AI wrote that. And that's not how most people use it. Most people don't put in a thing like, go write me a blog post, and it spits it out, and then they copy and paste that into a blog thing. Most people that I know that are writing with ChatGPT are using it as a partner, as like an editing and brainstorming partner. They're like, I have an idea for an article, and help me flesh this out. There it is, and it's like, oh, that one's it. I like idea number 3. What might be some arguments to back that up? Oh, those are good. Let me take some of those, and then they go over and they start writing, and then they go back and forth and back and forth. So there's probably a fair amount of AI in the stuff that you're seeing right now, and yeah, I think it's going to get increasingly undetectable. What was that thing from Tobias about his fonts? I was searching through my thousands of fonts trying to match, then tried GPT Vision and it nailed it. Really? Let's go try that. Are you sure? Because if it did that, that feels like a big deal to me. But although, I mean, you've got Adobe tools that already do that. But let's go font. No, not that font. Images. All right, let's just go grab this. Does this say what font it is? Oh, it's called Buffalo. I need to find something. So I'm just going to type in typography. Oh, sorry. Okay, that's good. So let me grab this. I don't know how I'm going to know what font this is, but let's see. Okay, so to get to ChatGPT Vision, I'm going to go to default. And then when I'm in default, there's a little upload icon right here. And so I can upload an image, and then I'm going to go find that. I think I saved that to my desktop. Yep. And then I will say, what font is this? No, this said it gave me a different font per letter, which is not true. I guess I tricked it by giving it one that was in color. I'm going to say, it appears they're all the same font, but they're broken up with color. So just do your best to analyze one of the non-disturbed letters, like the Y or the A. I see what you're referring to now. The font used in the image seems to be a serif font. Good. Identifying the exact font from the image. Times New Roman, Georgia, or Garamond are possible contenders. Well, it at least got in. Those are the popular ones for serif fonts. Did you do anything else to get it to be better at font identification, Tobias? I'm just curious. I think they meant Old English malt liquor. Mods, please. Printify versus Teespring. Which is better? Nevertheless, Teespring is more affordable. I honestly don't know. On the print on demand things, the only thing that I've used is Printful. I'm an advisor on a company doing print on demand, and we're using Printful as well. So I've got 2 experiences with Printful. It's overly complicated, in my opinion, and underly supported, like a lot of these things. Try a more funky font. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's go. Funky font. Ba-da-da-da-da-dee. Here we go. This one's called Summer. Similar fonts, Bubbly and Bubble. All right. So I'm going to upload that new font. And this is a non-standard one. How about this font? Can you identify it? Crayon marker felt Comic Sans yet. So this is, it looks like it's just now going into the general vicinity of it. But listen, it at least understands that it's an informal font, right? It's playful and informal. And I got it from some, that doesn't look like a foundry, a font foundry's font. I found that Vision can beat some CAPTCHA. Interesting. It will not be long until CAPTCHA will be obsolete. Yeah, CAPTCHA is going to be obsolete. Passwords are going to be obsolete. It's we're entering a real funny zone right now where how we do things is about to change. It's just like it's almost like our entire world is made up of dominoes. And some of them are stacked together. Like if you tap one, it's going to knock down, 1,000 of them. And then some of them are just standalone dominoes. I feel like our world is just going to be randomly knocking down dominoes. And some of them are going to have massive ripple effects. And other ones are going to be shit just like CAPTCHA just stops working. And like all of the companies that rely on CAPTCHA are going to have to rewrite some shit. Did you see my photos based on the novel All the Light We Cannot See? I have not, Becky. Did you email them or post them to Irregular's channel? I don't know where you put them, or did you email them to me? Yes, within 3 choices. Okay, great. So Tobias. All right. It's not AI yet. It's not learning on its own. It's just decision trees. What's just decision trees? Just stop all the fun? You mean large language models are just decision trees? They're not decision trees, they're probability engines. Siri is a decision tree. Voice voice trees are decision trees, but large language models are not decision trees. They're not AI. I'll give you that. They're machine learning, but they're not decision trees. Show and tell. I'm looking now, Becky. I must have missed them. It's one of the problems with Discord. One of the reasons we're moving off Discord is if any of you want to know about the AI Salon and the Discord I'm talking about. Oh, these are cool. I'm just seeing them now, Becky. I instructed Dolly 3 to generate an image of Marie Laure LeBlanc reading into a microphone. Surprisingly, without being prompted, a photo of a German soldier, Verning Pfeffing, was also produced. Wow. So there's... Oh, wait. Hang on. So there's her. And there's the German boy. Interesting. Let's see what the next one is. Shh, Siri, stop. I spelled Braille wrong. Then I spelled Braille correctly. Oh, cool. So this is cool. So she wanted her reading Braille, and so she spelled Braille wrong, and she's got her hands on normal typography, and then when she spelled it correctly, then it made Braille. That's pretty wild. Wow. Oh, she's got Braille on her face. she's got readable acne. Oh, that's hilarious. The Braille cheeks. Let me read your face. Oh, what do my pimples say? She could charge $20 an hour to read people's pimples. Oh my God, that's funny. Why not use YouTube for your platform? Just curious. YouTube for which platform? For the salon? We need a community management software. I put these videos over on YouTube. I don't know what you're talking about though, because TikTok is better. Oh, like why don't I go live on YouTube? I don't know. This is where I started. At some point, I might, do multi-streaming and have the computer be the primary thing I share, and that this is secondary. But for now, I don't know. I didn't really have an end game in mind when I started this. I started this channel mainly to get the shit out of my head. I felt like I was learning so much so fast and felt so behind that I just wanted a way to process it and just remind myself to keep exploring and keep exploring. And so that's so part of what this channel is me sharing with everyone else, like, go get curious, go explore. And like a lot of that is pointing it back to me, going, just remember to keep doing that. Remember to keep doing that. Because it is incredibly rare in our lifetimes to be at the beginning of a technological change that's going to shift everything. Is it Grok? And so that's why I'm just like all over this stuff, is because I just want to not miss anything. And if frankly, if I didn't do this, I'd probably get exhausted. Aren't you exhausted now? Yeah, this is tiring. I've been doing this every night for months. But it still feels important. So until it doesn't, I'll keep doing this till it does, as long as it does. All right. Let's see. TikTok is much better. Yay, TikTok. TikTok is lovely. TikTok is lovely. What do you want, Champy? Someone outside? Oh, Champy. The poor little Champy. Oh, the poor little Champy. Thank you, River. You reached level 12. I don't know what these levels mean. But it's super cool. All the pinned comments are going to the top of the screen for you too. Huh. Weird. Nope. Yeah, TikTok's just sometimes weird, Becky. That was Be Not Afraid. I don't know. It's just weird. All right, story time. I use ChatGPT at work to help with data quality issues and ask GPT for the best algorithm. Interesting. How did it do? It can take any science or math final exam image and do it. I love the ethical dilemma in this. Yeah. We're in for some weird shit. I mean, Grok, the new Elon Musk ChatGPT competitor, is going to incorporate Twitter X into its answers. Did you try Professor Synapses? Yes, I have, Papa JJ. It's amazing. There's if you look up on YouTube, you look up Professor Synapse and then look for, I think it's called like the last prompt you'll ever need. And it says turning ChatGPT into Auto GPT. And Chompy needs an app. Champy does need an app. And what it is it's this really weird, complicated prompt that turns ChatGPT into an application where it creates agents for you that do stuff that you want them to do. I haven't dug in well enough to actually demo it here because I want to really understand it and make a personal, like a version of it that's mine. And that I haven't done yet, but I do want to show it here. But if you're curious about it, just go on YouTube, search for Professor Synapse, and then I think just search for Professor Synapse last prompt, and you'll probably get it. Well, let me just make sure that I'm not running you down a rabbit hole. Professor Synapse last prompt. Yeah, the last prompt you'll ever need. This one right here. Go do that. And here's a power move. Professor Synapse is generous in that he's telling us how he did what he did, but the lovely human being that he is, he did not include the actual prompt anywhere that I can see. Maybe if you pay for his, his subscription channel. So what I did was I screenshotted his prompt in the video and took it into GPT Vision and had it OCR it. But it's a pretty cool it's a pretty cool prompt. Listen, you have to be a bit geeky to kind of get it. It's a chain of reasoning prompt, and this is definitely advanced ChatGPT prompting. But if you want to see the kinds of things we're going to be able to do with ChatGPT, it's a good video to watch. Because if what they're announcing tomorrow is you're going to be able to create standalone bots, agents made out of ChatGPT, and they're going to facilitate that, you could take variations of the prompt that he shows there and make your own standalone, agents that help people solve stuff. So yeah. Anyway, I asked ChatGPT to write jokes about Clippy, and it did. Hilarious. Yeah, I did a joke writing exercise in here at the beginning of the summer, where I created a joke premise, which was why avocados go from being rock hard to rotten in like a 4-hour period. like you just have to catch the window just right. And I think we went to 7 different large language models, and they were all so bad, except GPT-4 was the only one where it was within the neighborhood of an actual joke. So yeah, it's not great at comedy yet, but you could absolutely fine tune one of these things to be good at comedy and a specific kind of comedy. Absolutely. You could absolutely do that. In fact, you take a comedian like Anthony Jeselnik, where he's always got these things where the setup is this really sort of weird, convoluted thing. You can't see where it's going, and then he just twists it on its head, and it's always more disturbing than where you thought it was going. You could take 5 of Jeselnik's jokes, and I would think you could have this thing write, a whole series of them that would actually be pretty good. So anyone that's got a really specific voice like that, I think it would be incredible at doing that kind of thing. AI Learning Lab, Pulp Fiction. Boom. All right. The internet, smartphones, mixed reality, and AI. That's 4. Wait, the internet, smartphones, mixed reality, and AI. I don't know, River. I think some of those are subcategories. Because I don't think mixed reality's there yet. Like we had yeah, I just the form factor's not there yet. You could argue smartphones, but are smartphones just smaller computers? Maybe. I don't know. For me, the biggies are personal computers in the 70s, the World Wide Web in the 90s, and AI. I feel like social media, smartphones, those are all extensions of other technologies. I feel like the World Wide Web actually changed something, introduced something new. I don't know. These are all semantic arguments anyway. It doesn't really matter. But your point's well taken. I mean, I certainly think if you look at, the distance between the discovery of fire and then writing, or, language and then writing, and then maybe the printing press, right? The distance between writing and the printing press was pretty far. And then you have the steam engine, and that got a little closer. And then once you have the steam engine, then you have you start to have a bunch of these inventions one after the other. Sam Altman talks about, he thinks that there's going to be a year in the not too distant future where we're going to see in a single year 500 years of scientific advancement. Yikes! So I think we're going to see more and more of these. But anyway, this one, this AI stuff for me is just having been through the World Wide Web one. This one feels so much more profound. Like, that was a big deal. And it changed everything. But I feel like it just made what we already did more efficient. It didn't really change what we did. Right? We went from faxing things, which was faster than messengering things. Like, we used to, like in New York City, I was a bike messenger for like 2 months. And then so funny. I was a bike messenger for like 2 months, and it's a rough crowd that are bike messengers in New York. And the guy that owned the joint found out that I could do computers, and he calls me into his office. He's like, "Shannon, get in here." And he goes, what's this shit I hear them about them saying, you know computers? I'm like, yeah, I know computers. He's like, what the fuck are you doing riding a bike around?